Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
Hey, it's Icarice, and I'm here to tell you about Hotcast for Podcasting. We are a podcasting studio located in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the Hot 702.5 FM studios. You can book online at hot7025fm.com. Just click on Hotcast. You can book and find your times right there. Thank you for booking with Hotcast for Podcasting.
It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California's sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Tune in now on hot7025fm.com.
Hey, everybody. It's your girl, MVP. Welcome to MVP Speaks Life with my co-host,
Rachel Cherie.
We are live in the Hot 702.5 FM studios, as we are every Wednesday at 6 p.m. So I'm happy that you're here. We are going to do something a little different today. We are going to start the show with the Oracle card. Now, I just had this idea, I've been trying to bring my cards on here, but today I remembered them, and I told Rachel I'm going to allow her to deliver us a message from the cards. And so what did we get today, Rachel?
Today, the message is love. Please listen. Roses are a universal symbol of love. The rose was associated with Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty. It was also thought to represent truth. In Roman times, a rose was hung in meeting places with the understanding that only truth could be spoken under the rose. In many Native American tribes, wild roses are a powerful symbol of life. Some tribes believed that wild roses were protection, so they kept them in their homes. The wild rose, as opposed to domesticated rose, represents a love that is wild and free and without bounds. It blossoms all summer and is beloved by bees and butterflies. The sacred landscape wants you to know. Love is all around you. Love is coming into your life. You are already more cherished than you can possibly know. Indeed, you are a sacred vessel for love to flow through when you stand in the center of it all. All is well, no matter what is happening around you. You know that you are loved and that you are lovable. You know that there is nothing that you need to do to deserve love. You are enough, just as you are. The Creator is love, and in the depth of your soul, you are love. In matters of the heart and romance, all is healing or is already healed. In terms of self-love, your confidence and self-esteem are growing as you take the time to cherish and care for yourself.
Wow. I love that message.
It totally goes with what we're going to discuss today, but we're going to just go into the messages first, and then we'll talk about that.
Yes. So today I decided to pull out my money manifestation messages. Now, these are different than the Be Inspired messages because they are all focused on uplifting and empowering our money thoughts. So, you know, who doesn't want to have their money thoughts uplifted and empowered? And we want to make sure that the thoughts that we are thinking about money align us with the money that we desire. That's the whole point. So I'll start it off with the first one, which says, I am worthy of all my desires. That's just what, ain't that what the card says? Something like that? I don't know. You are worthy of all your desires.
You are enough.
Yes, you are enough. Okay, what'd you get?
Putting myself first and choosing to feel good no matter what is priceless. All of my messages make so much sense.
I love that. And that is priceless. Like,
yes, because I am putting myself first right now, and it's kind of scary, but
yes,
it's what I have to do. I know I have to do this. So.
And choosing to feel good about that, like,
yes,
that's so instrumental. Because, you know, if you're gonna put yourself first, you should feel good about it.
Amen.
Because that's priceless. You can't
be upset about it.
Yeah, and you can't buy that. Like, you couldn't buy that anywhere. That's something that you give to yourself. And it's free. Maybe that's why it's priceless. Because it don't cost shit to do it.
You got to put yourself first.
Okay, anyways. Okay, looking around at what my dollars have provided me is a great way to raise my vibrations. I love that because sometimes it's looking around at what we don't have that causes us lower vibrations about money. And if you look around at all that you do have, one time I went grocery shopping, and instead of looking at what I needed, I started looking at all the things I have. I was like, oh, I have that, I have that, I have that. And it was fun and it was funny, but it just made me realize, like, you have a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I got ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, toothpaste, toilet paper. Like, I have a lot. And sometimes you might not think you have a lot because you're not looking at what you got. Okay, that was a rhyme. Okay, what's the next one you got?
When I feel good, goodness flows.
Ooh, I love that.
When I feel good, goodness flows. And that's the truth. As long as you are being positive, positivity will come from you. And if you are being negative, that is when, you know, the shit show starts.
Mm-hmm. Because you get what you dish.
That's right. So
yes. Say it again.
When I feel good, goodness flows.
Yeah, I love that. When you said it, I pictured like a good flowing energy, like just flowing because it's coming from you, like not like just you particular, but right. Like us. Like I picture the goodness flowing. Mm-hmm. That's a nice, fun picture to picture. Okay. Dollars want me to use them. Why else do they exist? Why else do we have dollars if not to use them?
Because America is greedy. But anyway.
I mean,
that's another topic.
Yeah, anyway. Okay.
I am willing to relax, trust, and believe.
Oh, wow, Rachel.
Ooh, I know. Oh, my God.
I can see why these are all resonating with you.
Yes.
I love that for you.
Because it's been hard, but I am willing to relax, trust, and believe.
Period. Like, for real. I love that for you. And I love those messages for you because I see how they're aligning with everything. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to say one more. And it is so fun aligning with my desires. It is so fun aligning with my desires. And when I wrote that message in particularly, I was really thinking about how sometimes we can want something and the stigma around what we're going after is always hard work. Mm-hmm. It's always hard work. You got to work hard to get where you want to go. Mm-hmm. And while you do have to put in some work, you should have fun along your journey wherever you're going. It should be exciting to you.
Yes.
To do whatever it is you're doing. And as you align with your desires, it's important to remember that fun aspect, that you know, that excitement that you had whenever you got the idea to build your dream house, or, start your radio station, or, whatever it is that we do, it should be fun to align with our desires. So those were your Be Inspired Money Manifestation messages today. I hope that you guys enjoyed them. I should have asked you or suggested that you could write some down, or you can always just record that section of it, or just write them down later, or just get your own bag, because they're only $11.11. And the money manifestation bags have over 45 messages of just good thoughts to think about money. So if you're feeling away, or you want to just amplify your vibration toward it, it's a good tool to have. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what, guys. Drum roll. Pull up. Don't pull out. We have a couple events we have one event this weekend, and we have another event next weekend that I want to tell you about. So the first one is this Saturday at the Multicultural Bookstore, 4 to 7 p.m. Poetic Gems presents a poetry showcase. We are showcasing several Las Vegas poets. That's one thing that we really love to do. This is an event that is hosted at the Multicultural Bookstore, which is in North Las Vegas. Too slow. I was trying to pull it up. It's from 4 to 7 p.m. I am going to tell you it's hosted by myself. And guess what? It's National Poetry Month. So we're going to have some fun poetry trivia. So I don't know what people know about poetry, but I still can't find it. It's so annoying. But I'm like, what the crap? I'm just going to pull this one up. Okay. So we have Judge the Teacher. Now this is a wise man. You want to come check out his poetry. He came in second place at Corey the Poet's poetry competition last Sunday. It was super close. Super wise, phenomenal poet. Happy Prosperity. She is such a happy poet. Like, she's always happy, and she's the best. You want to get some joy in your life? Come on and see Happy. 7 days. Now, this is a new poet to the Las Vegas scene. He came up. We saw him at Rail the True Spot last week, or a couple weeks ago. Super fire poet. Asha is another featured artist. And finally, some dude named Tone. Some dude named Tone was in the finale last week. And Asha is going, I think, into the next finale. So we got some fire poets. 4 to 7, we're going to have snacks, trivia, refreshments, and all that good thing. It is $10, but 18 and under is free. I'm going to tell you the address is 2027 Revere Street. It's right down there, right down there. It's right down there. Pull up, don't pull out. It's an intimate space, and I really love it because it gives artists the opportunity to be intimate with the audience. It gives artists the opportunity. A lot of times there's poetry competitions and people are slamming, and it's not all about that. It's about just the word that you want to share with us. Okay. Also coming up, pull up, don't pull out. Friday. I don't know why I was going to say February. Friday, April 18th, 6 to 10 p.m. The Spit Your Truth Experience. Okay. Poetry Month edition. We are having a featured artist from Chicago. That's my neighbor. Hey, that's our neighbor from Chicago. Featuring the king of poetry, Black Ice. Okay, this is a fire poet. Like, fire. Like, you don't want to miss it. The general admission is $20. $40 for dinner.
$40?
And all you can drink.
Sorry.
Damn, motherfucker.
Sorry.
You get dinner and all you can drink. If you go out and
it's a good deal.
Get 4 drinks, you're gonna spend $40 or more. We're supposed to be supporting this event, Rachel.
I don't disagree. I was just movie quoting. I can't help it.
But hold on, there's more. Wait, why does it say this on this thing? Okay, Rail the Truth. If you're listening, I need you to make a correction on this flyer. It says $40 dinner or all you can drink. Oh, hold on. It's $40 for dinner and the show.
Okay.
Or $40 for all you can drink and the show.
Okay.
If you want dinner and all you can drink and the show, it's $50. Okay.
Okay.
It's a nice event, and I can't tell you the venue because it's only sent out to ticket holders, but it's super nice. And I'm hosting both of these two events, so I'm the best host. You already know it.
Yay, MVP.
Thank you. So make sure you guys pull up and don't pull out. And also just a reminder that May 3rd and 4th is our cultural spirit guides and art show. Cultural.
The show is called The Diaspora.
The
Spirit
Diaspora.
Guides in Culture.
Yes. Spirit Guides and Art Show. It's going to be super fire. So mark your calendar.
Art Show.
You know, it's all of that. It's all of that. Going to have to take MVP's black card. Dang. Why I'm taking what I do?
Because you didn't know the $40 quote.
Oh.
It's from Baby Boy when Jody was selling.
Oh, that's why you said that.
Yes. I wasn't being rude. I was just saying.
Well, first of all, I'm only half black, so don't.
Don't be trying to use that.
Don't. That was my white side.
Don't be trying to use that.
Don't do me. Rachel, first of all, we're going to do a whole show on movie quotes. I'm not even lying to you because Rachel knows all the movies. Every movie we watch, she's in it. She's every character. She knows all the lines. So we're going to make
it be
that
old
into
movies,
a game.
though.
It'd be all the movies.
It'd be old movies.
Whatever. Old or new. And see, I'm not, like, I watch movies, but I don't remember a lot of them shits. Like,
Oh, well, see, I can't.
That's
when
just
I'm
me.
doing my art, I can't like put on something brand new because I need to pay attention to it, right?
Yes.
So since I can't pay attention to it, I have to put on something that I already know.
So it's like constantly.
Yeah. So that's how like I've remember movies and stuff like that because I would do it when I'm collaging and painting. And plus, like when I was a teenager and a kid, we was always just rewatching movies over and over again. We used to watch Friday every single day.
Oh yeah, see, I never did that. I'm gonna watch it once, maybe twice.
We used to watch Friday every single day. I don't know why.
I guess that was a funny life then.
Yeah, I
You
don't
just
know why we
laughing
did that.
all the time because you liked it. It was funny. So anyway,
Friday's a classic though.
It is. So, but yeah, and I only saw Baby Boy like maybe twice.
Oh, I've seen it so many times.
So, take my black card.
No, we don't. We're not gonna take it. Just know that it's
First of
from
all,
Baby Boy.
You can't take what you didn't give. First of all,
Just
okay.
know it's from Baby Boy.
It is. And I'm gonna go watch it so that way I can be like, oh.
Shout out to Tyrese.
Yeah, shout out to Tyrese. He came one time to our not to our poetry night, but to a poetry night we were having.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, he came and like went to the back to the VIP
That's so great.
to have a meeting. Yeah, and I thought that was cool.
Tyrese was in the building. All right, Tyrese.
Yes, he was. All right, well, we have a beautiful topic for you today. I hope that you guys got your seatbelts on and you're ready.
I hope you're ready too. So
Okay.
the topic for today is forgiveness. Is forgiveness for you, or is it for the person that's asking for it, or that you think you need to forgive?
Mm-hmm.
So one of the key points of forgiveness is, and it doesn't matter if you agree or not. Seriously, forgiveness isn't about winning or losing.
Winning or losing.
No, it's not. I know so many people that do not believe in forgiveness, that think
That
you did what you did, F you,
and that's it.
and that's it. And
Now,
go ahead.
are they saying like, so are they holding on to the pain of whatever happened, or are they just saying like, I'm just cutting it off and moving on with my life?
I feel like some people are cutting it off and moving on with their life. I think other people are still are holding on to anger. Like, yeah, no, I'm not going to forgive you.
Okay.
Look at what you did. Like, you don't deserve my forgiveness.
Okay. Yeah, that's a valid stance that people can have.
So I understand that, but it's not about winning or losing, and it's not about that other person. It's really to set you free from the anger and any other
betrayal,
negative emotions that you
sadness.
Yes, it's just to set you free. That's all it really is. It's not about them.
That's right. It's not about them.
It's about you.
It is about you. I agree.
Because sometimes people don't even ask for forgiveness, right?
Okay.
So what about those people
that
don't ask for forgiveness?
Yeah. What about them? Like they don't care what they've done to you, or they don't need your and that's so crazy, because you can be holding a grudge about somebody and they don't went on with their life, and they're not even worried about what they have done to you. And I feel like you said it's about your freedom, and that is that's keeping you a prisoner. Because these motherfuckers is over here in a whole nother state with a whole nother family doing whatever they doing.
Right. So then
and you mad.
Right. So then that goes into the other, I don't know, bullet point of forgiveness.
Yes.
It's internal.
Yes.
It is for you. Because this person, because it's the forgiveness is internal, right? It's for you if they ask for it or not. They ask for it or not. Because if they ask for it, then more than likely they want to reconcile, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's true.
Now, if they want to reconcile and you're asking for my forgiveness, then you need to have a change of behavior.
Yes.
You can't be asking me for my forgiveness and then you're going to continue to do what you're going to do.
Yes. And I feel like that.
Or do the same thing over and over again.
That's a good point, because at what point, say you're in a situation or relationship or something, and it doesn't have to be intimate. It can be your family members. It can be any type of relationship that you have. And somebody does something that maybe offends you or hurt your feelings or whatever, and they apologize. They say, "Oh, and I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean to do that. Like, I'm so sorry. Don't disown me." And you're like, "All right, cool. Shit happens. Let's keep moving forward." But then a little while down the line, they do the same thing. Now, at that point, do you forgive them again, or do you just, what do you do? Is there like a number? If anyone's out there, you can call in 702. I didn't mean it like that. I know y'all motherfuckers is out there. If anyone out there wants to call in, 702-551-5261. Is there someone in your life that you have forgiven for something and then they repeated it and then you forgave them again, or that was it? Like one strike, what's the California law? 3 strikes and you're out, like baseball. How does that work? Have you had that experience personally? Or like a repeat offender?
Yeah. I used to have to forgive my brother for things when we were like kids or whatever.
Oh, like little kids.
Yeah, but he wanted to keep doing it though. Like
right.
I'm sorry, Gary. Okay, but then you're gonna keep. But then you did it again though.
Right.
You went in there and then you did it again. So
are you really sorry?
Exactly. So that's where I don't trust you now.
Ooh, that's a whole nother little topic. The trust.
I don't trust you now because I forgave you one time, right? And then you like, okay, cool. We cool. We dap it up. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you go behind my back and then you do it again. And then I'm like, he like, I'm sorry. No.
Now you think it's funny.
Sorry.
And now you
think
playing
it's
with
funny.
me.
Yeah, you're playing with me now.
Yes.
So now I don't trust you.
Okay.
And I don't care that you apologize. And see, that's where I feel like I just don't like apologies. I don't like apologies. Don't apologize to me. Just change.
Yes. I'm
don't apologize.
Yes, I'm the same.
Don't apologize, because I don't really give a shit about your apology. Actually,
Yeah. What's that gonna do?
I don't care, because you really. Here goes another topic. Oh, we're gonna get deep today. We might have to talk about this for 4 weeks.
Right.
Anyway, but apologies are not for you. It's for the person that's apologizing. And I feel like you are apologizing to make you feel better about what you did to me. And you're almost asking me, you're like almost like begging me to forget what happened, especially if it's something that you did before.
Yes.
So you're apologizing for you. Like, you're not apologizing because you actually feel bad.
Yes.
Like, and if it's eating you up inside, well, good, because you're the one that fucked up. So
Right. And a lot of times, like, and you said people apologize for them,
yes,
so
that's what I believe. The apology is for you.
It's for you.
Yeah.
And I believe that people apologize to make the person that they offended feel better. And like because when you're young, you're taught that if you push somebody down and you're told, say sorry to Johnny's crying. You know, when you say to Johnny, now
Right.
Johnny will feel better. But
Or Johnny is going to feel like you didn't mean what you did.
right, that's what I was getting at. But because you're not even sorry when you push Johnny down at the playground.
Yeah, you meant it.
You meant it. So you're teaching, first of all, and most children are taught this. I'm a teacher. Even the kids every day, so-and-so did this. And I tell them my theory. I don't buy into that. Now, you say sorry, and you're not even really sorry. So we're making them do something they don't want to do. Now they're just developing this pattern of habit of
Right.
apologizing.
And that's why they get jumped at, behind
Right.
the teacher's back. Like, I'm still gonna whoop your ass.
Instead of
Because I didn't mean that shit.
right. And we're human, we have feelings and emotions. And when you're young, you just fully feel that shit. And you want to push somebody down. Like, of course, we don't want kids just beating each other up, but that's not the point. Like, when you teach kids to say they're sorry and they're not really sorry, I feel like that develops a nation of sorry mother suckers. And they not even sorry. And now, like you said, the forgiveness is for you, but if Johnny don't say sorry to him, are we just gonna still be mad at that, or let that go to free ourselves?
Right.
Most times we're expecting an apology because we're trained that the apology makes us feel better. When what really makes us feel better is you not doing that bullshit in the first place.
That's where I'm at.
That's how I feel.
And that's why I don't give a hell about your apology. F your apology.
Yes.
One time I got an apology. Remember when I told you I was left here in Vegas?
Yes.
Okay. So I was left here in Vegas. I didn't get an apology. Actually, the person was acting like or treating me like
You did something wrong?
yeah, at first. I'm like, no. You left here on your own. Like, that was not part of the plan. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when she finally did decide to apologize, I wasn't trying to hear nothing. I wasn't trying to hear nothing, because at that point I felt like, forget your apology. You actually owe me money at this point. Like, we had this, we signed a lease. We have accounts and stuff. Like, like, no,
We got
there were
accounts,
bills that were supposed to
motherfucker.
be paid. And
Yes.
stuff. No. And I was just stuck with all of it. No, forget your apology. Where's my money?
Run the dollars.
Yeah, like, no.
In all honesty, because if you're truly sorry, you would pay your debt. You would pay what you owe to show, I fucked up or whatever. But
right, but
here's the money I owe you.
But in the midst of the apology, well, and actually, this was going on and that was going on. And no, I don't care about what was going on. No one cares.
Right,
I don't care what was going on. You just completely screwed me over, and I'm just supposed to just care about everything. Like, oh, okay, okay, I understand. This ain't Sesame Street. This ain't make believe.
Why'd I just
This
snort?
ain't Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Oh man.
No, this was some real life shit. They was really gonna put my ass out if I didn't pay the damn
Right.
rent. So no, I'm not trying to hear your apology. Screw your apology.
Okay. I feel that.
Yep. Come
Now,
with the money,
Now.
and then maybe I'll think about it.
for sure. Now, are you still mad at this person?
No, it's just like,
Okay.
no, you did what you did and you know what you did. Screw your apology. You soak in it. Like
Yeah.
that's you created that shit.
Yeah.
You sit in that shit. Don't try to, scoot over and be like, okay, well come help me. Come
She said, don't scoot over. Don't try to bring that shit over here.
No.
Yeah, I feel you.
You made it like that.
It's got to be like that sometimes.
I didn't do that. You
And
did it.
I think that's part of like setting boundaries for yourself, because if you allow a motherfucker to scoot you over in they shit.
Yeah, and maybe I am at the next bullet point of unforgiveness,
Okay.
maybe, but I'm not angry though. I'm mad that you did me how you did me or
Right.
whatever. But as far as this punk ass apology, no,
Yeah.
you can just go ahead and save it.
Because what's it mean anyway?
Because what does it mean? It made you feel better. Oh, it's just been eating me up inside.
You're right.
Okay, well, you did it.
Yeah.
Own it.
Own it.
But if you are holding on to anger, that can cause lots of issues. Stress, you can lose your hair, anxiety, it can cause all kinds of issues. So if you are holding on to anger, you need to let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not hurting the next person, it's hurting you.
It's only hurting
It's
you.
hurting you. It's not hurting them. They don't give a damn, actually.
And-
especially if they ain't even asked to, for like your damn forgiveness.
Right. They don't even want to be forgiven. They ain't even mad at what they did.
They like, well,
I did it. And some
And-
motherfuckers is like that too.
Yeah.
Like, well, I did it. What you gonna do?
you knew I was fucked up. Some
Right.
people-
Oh man.
But I actually didn't. She showed me that was a completely different side.
Different person.
Yes. And when my mom was asking me, well, she started just asking me all these questions, and I'm just like, Mom, do you really think I would move out the state with someone that I just thought was gonna play me? Like,
Right.
come on now.
That's not a choice
give
I'm
me a
making.
little bit of credit.
Right.
Just a little bit.
I think about like when I think about like the people I've had to forgive, and the most one that always comes, I got some relationship shit, but the most thing that always comes to my mind is when I found out that my father who raised me was not my biological father.
Ooh, color purple.
And I'll never forget the day that my mom told me and how I felt. And I was so like angry. And then I started thinking about how they raised me up to be a truth teller. They raised me that lying is not okay.
Right.
Motherfuckers, you was lying to me while you was telling me not to lie. And I was so mad at first. But then actually I kind of just laughed about it. Like, that is crazy as fuck. But it also, I feel like there's a connection there with that. Like, you're even though you're lying to me and you're telling me not to lie, it's a reflection of some sort that is like, what? Like projection of their lies or something. I don't know. But I was angry at first. And I felt like my whole world was like a lie. I'm like, oh, all this shit's a lie. Motherfuckers lying to me. Don't lie. You're going to go to hell. God doesn't like liars. Well, he
Here you
must
go.
not like y'all motherfuckers either. But after I had my initial response to it, I realized like I can't be mad at that. And I was young. I was 19 years old. When
Dang, they didn't tell you until you were 19.
yeah, I was 19. My mother says to me, because I was pregnant, I'm telling you this, and I'll never forget it. It was so like vague, but
Okay.
I'm telling you this because you're with child, and you might need to know like your blood father for whatever, for a medical reason.
So
or
not
for
that
some-
if you would have got hurt or anything like that.
no.
Now
And then
you
I
tell me.
said, well, is there something I need to know, like, about that bloodline? She was like, no, I don't think so. So what the fuck you tell me for? Anyways, but she told it to me and it just felt I don't know, it just felt like it wasn't all the truth. And my dad, even like my dad who adopted me, like later on, like he adopted me when I was young. I remember getting my name changed, but I didn't really understand, you know, because that's my dad. He just always was my dad since I can remember. And he's the main one that was preaching to me about lying. And so maybe he was. But later on in life, he tells me that he didn't say anything. He wanted to tell me, but because that was my mom, she was like, no, we're not going to tell her. We don't want to hurt her. But my biological father died when I was really small. So I don't understand what the lie was for.
You know, every time when they give the excuse that we don't want to hurt her, no, you don't want to hurt yourself.
Yeah, that probably
don't wanna tell the truth.
You don't want to tell the truth about yourself.
Yeah,
and I believe
there was nothing to do with you.
There was something going. I think I was conceived in an adulterous affair. That's what I think. It was something going on like that. Because later on I found out I had siblings and all that, but the whole point was like I knew like I can't be mad at this, and I had to come to an understanding that even though it's fucked up, they still did the best that they could, and they thought they were doing the best thing. And because of that, I'm not going to be mad at that. And even if they did it on purpose and they was just fucked up on purpose, you know, I can't be mad at that either. Because like you said, it's about, I don't want to be a prisoner to the anger. I don't want to be mad at my family. Like, for what? You know, the truth is out. And that's the thing. The truth always going to come out. So.
It does not like to hide.
It doesn't. It took 19 years.
Right. But
mother suckers.
And so, you know what?
Yes.
That brings us to the next bullet point of forgiveness.
Yes.
They could not forgive themselves. And that's why they didn't tell you the truth.
Probably so.
Self-forgiveness is the hardest forgiveness you can give.
Yeah, because we judge ourselves the most. We
judge ourselves so harshly. That's the one that's the hardest, is self-forgiveness. Forgiving yourself for things that you've done wrong, that you know you've done wrong, especially. If someone come and tell you, you know, that you've wronged them in some way and you don't agree, or you do agree, you know what you did. It's hard to forgive ourselves.
It is, especially if it's something that's happened again and again. And sometimes, this is what I've learned too, you can have a situation with a particular person or whatever, and maybe that relationship is dissolved, or, you know, you moved on, but the next person you come to is the same way, or the next person you come to is the same way. If you find yourself in that type of pattern, I always believe everything starts from within. So
look at yourself.
So there's the common denominator is you. Now, it doesn't mean that you deserve these things. It doesn't mean that these things are justified. It means that there's something within you that you have to clean up vibrationally so you don't keep attracting the same type of situations. So I'm all about, like, forget these mother suckers and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. But if you keep finding yourself in a circle of the same situations, you got to look within yourself. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
Okay.
Because it all comes from within.
So, and I'm asking you all and you, MVP, do you feel like it is harder to accept forgiveness, or is it harder to ask for forgiveness or offer it?
You know, for me, I don't like to do something to somebody that's gonna make them need to forgive me.
Yes.
And I'm pretty cool. Like I don't think I'm doing these things intentionally if I'm doing something. So if I know that I hurt someone's feelings or something like that, it makes me sad. Like, now I'm sad because now I hurt your feelings and I didn't mean to, or maybe I did mean to because I was mad or whatever. So it's hard for me. It's not hard for me to admit I was wrong, but because I feel like I'm so emotional, it's hard for me to even sometimes maybe have that conversation, because I don't want to start crying, because I cry over everything, and I just feel bad. So it might be hard for me to. It might be. Now, I haven't had any of these situations, so I don't know. I'm a new person, so it's probably might not be hard. But past versions of me, I know it's hard for me to feel those emotions, like, oh, I hurt somebody's feelings, or I said something out of anger, and now I feel bad because I didn't even really mean that, but you made me. All these different dynamics. It's hard. It's harder for me to be like, oh, I'm sorry. But not even say I'm sorry, but I think it's just hard to have the conversation.
It is.
Because I'm emotional, and I don't want you to look at me bad, like, oh, you did something bad.
Accountability is in that respect can be hard and difficult.
Yeah.
To admit.
But it doesn't mean it can't be done. It's just it's a little.
I'm a crybaby too, so it would be because I'm not real big on apologies and all that. I think it's harder for me to offer it.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Because what you sorry for?
Yeah, I feel like you did what you did, and you did it on purpose.
Yeah.
And
you had said something the other day about, like, we're grown up now. We're grown. So
yes.
Why? Like, when you're little, you might make a mistake or something, or you just might be. But if you're grown, like, you're making these decisions consciously and thoughtfully.
You totally thought about it. Like, I had an ex that I know, like, you premeditated all this shit. Right.
So what's to be sorry for?
And then I really need, so as far as the offering up the dang on forgiveness, I really need to be moved to do it, because are you really sorry? Are you being serious?
Right.
Because I need to feel it. Because if I don't feel like you being serious, then still screw you.
Screw you. And forgiveness doesn't mean I'm going to allow you back into my space. It doesn't mean we're going to get along together. It doesn't mean we're going to be friends. It just means, like you said in the beginning, like, I'm releasing myself of all this so that I can be free.
Yeah, I'm not going to let you screw me over no more.
Right.
Forget you. Move on.
Right.
We both gonna move on. Go on ahead on now.
Yeah, go on ahead. Handle your business.
Yep, go ahead. You feel bad.
On to your next victim.
Yep, you feel bad, that's on you. Okay.
Yeah. And hopefully at the end of the day, hopefully everybody learns, because all these situations that we have, it's really to help us learn about each other. Every relationship I have is to help me learn about me. Mm-hmm. And that's what I feel like. It's something that we're giving and taking from each other. And so at the end of the day, if somebody does you wrong or you do somebody wrong, I believe everyone is worthy of, like, forgiveness. I'm not going to hate you for it. I'm not going to, whatever. But we have to change behaviors so that way we don't do these same things. And so that the person who's doing these crazy things change behavior so that they don't keep doing that. And also, people have to be willing to look inside themselves and see, why are you doing this in the first place? Why are you lying to me in the first place?
Right. Acknowledge.
Why did you leave me in Las Vegas in the first place? Because you're afraid, because of fear, or because of what?
Right.
It's a reason. It doesn't justify the action, but it's still a reason that people act the way they act. And that's, I feel like,
you can explore that reason on your own.
She said, go ahead, dive deep.
Yeah, we're not going to explore that together. You can explore that on your own.
As they should.
That is part of your journey, not mine. I didn't do that. You did.
Yes.
But I do believe that it is very important to acknowledge that the person hurt you, because sometimes we can be so far up in, like, no, fuck you, now you did what you did, now who the fuck you think you know, and this is like, no, acknowledge, like, seriously, that they did hurt your feelings,
and that's okay.
The situation, like however it made you feel, acknowledge how it made you feel. Even if you don't want to, like, be friends with them anymore, or you don't want a relationship with them anymore, that's absolutely fine. Acknowledge the hurt, because you can't heal what you don't face. So face it.
Face it. I agree. Acknowledge that. And I have an opinion too that even though people do stuff, they're not responsible for how you feel about it.
Exactly.
Like that's your responsibility for that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's important to, and I feel like that's just another thing similar to like apologies. Like, and I always tell the kids I work with, they be like, oh, so-and-so did so-and-so hurt my feelings, especially the little kindergartners, because everybody hurts their feelings every 5 seconds. And I'm like, you know what? I say, you're responsible for your own feelings. Like, yes, they might have said this, but don't let it get to you. Don't take it personal. I tell them that at 4 years old, don't take it personal. Who cares? Is it true? That's what I would say. Is it true? No. Then what you worried about it for? You know what I'm saying? So just be mindful that you're not allowing the people the power to control your feelings and emotions. And I feel like that's one of the biggest lessons we learn on our journey. Because remember, we're here as human beings, spiritual beings having a human experience. Mm-hmm. And one of the most important things that we can learn from each other is not to take things personal to the point that now your feelings are out of whack because of someone else. Like, you have them, that's normal, but don't keep them. Let them flow and ebb, and don't give motherfuckers power over you.
Yeah, you have to control yourself. It
yes.
doesn't matter how
you have to be accountable for yourself.
You have to control yourself, control your emotions, even though, some things people say and do really can send you over.
Yes, they can.
But they are not responsible for how you react.
Yes, it's called responsibility. That's your ability to respond to life situations. Today, I was so proud of myself in traffic. Guess what? I only called one person a mother sucker, and I said it real sweet, and I kept it moving.
I said it real sweet.
I was so proud of myself, because usually I'd be like, what's wrong with you? Can't drive. But I was like, you know what? I'm not trying to let these people control my emotions.
So how you say it?
I was like, all right, mother sucker, something like that. and then I just did whatever I did. Like, I didn't even react to it. And I'm really working on that, because I don't have a lot of experiences in my life lately where I have to have these reactions. And if my biggest trouble in life is traffic, I figure like I can deal with that. So anyways, don't let people control you.
And we talked about some of my forgiveness bullet points.
Yes.
Already.
What you got next?
But I do want to say this quote.
Oh, I love a quote.
It says, "Forgiveness is for my heart and peace of mind."
That's one of my affirmation messages. And if you can, I want you guys to write that down. If you can write it down, forgiveness for my heart and peace of mind.
Forgiveness is for my heart and peace of mind.
And if you're having trouble forgiving somebody in your life, it could even be yourself.
Clearly, I follow MVP with my whole heart.
Yeah. Oh, with all of your heart?
Yeah, I listen to your music and everything. I love it.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so
I do got music out there. Go find me, guys. MVP Speaks all over the internet. So
I just want to put like a call to action to people out there that maybe need to forgive someone or yourself, whatever you did. Especially, I want to really just talk about forgiveness of yourself right now. Whatever you did, that didn't align with the earth, with spirit. Forgive yourself and find it in find it in yourself to forgive yourself, because sometimes it's so hard.
Got to dig deep.
So I want to say that find it within yourself to forgive yourself and then change your actions.
What does that look like?
What does that look like?
To find it in yourself, to forgive yourself. Like, how could somebody
try not to keep going over it?
Yes, that's a good one.
Acknowledge what you did, right?
Mm-hmm.
Acknowledge what you did. Acknowledge what you did wrong
Or what you didn't do.
or what you didn't do. Acknowledge the rights and the wrongs of the situation. And like I said, is that going over it in our minds over and over again, replaying it. I really do feel like that plays a huge part in why it's so hard for us to forgive ourselves and other people, because we just but it was just wrong. No.
Right. And you constantly replay it and replay it. And you feel that you feel that anger and that fire.
The fire, right.
And you're worth more than that.
So maybe try some meditation.
Mm-hmm. People don't like that word sometimes. You know what? I discovered something too.
Okay, well, pray then.
Yeah, pray. And if you find it hard to meditate, don't even put a title on it. Just sit there.
Sit with yourself. Right.
Yeah, sit there and, just allow yourself to be loved by yourself and by the universe or God or whatever you believe in. If meditation is hard.
And just know, it's not going to last forever.
Give thanks.
People move on. Situations literally move on. It's okay. It's all right.
Yes, it is okay. And it is all right. I was sitting here trying to think about what is something I had to forgive myself for. And the first thing I thought of was just allowing myself to be in relationships longer than necessary. Like, it's not continuing to serve me, but I'm still staying in it. Mm-hmm. And I was just thinking dang, I have forgiven myself for these things already, but there was a time when I would be replaying it in my head. What's wrong with me? And why do I keep doing this? And blah, 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 blah. And really beating myself up. And that's not helping me or anybody.
Right. So take the gloves off.
Take the gloves off.
You have to stop beating yourself up. You just and that's going over it over and over again.
Yes.
You have to just let it go. You have to truly let it go.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like that when you're holding on to things like that, it doesn't serve you, first of all, but it feels like you're not valuing yourself enough to release these things. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Right. Because you are worthy of a better life, of a better outcome. You are worthy of that.
Yes.
We all do things. We all make mistakes.
Yes.
But we have to learn from those mistakes and then move forward.
Yes. I agree. Learn, move forward, stop with false apologies. If you're not sorry, don't say you're sorry. If you meant it, say why you meant it. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
And if you're sensitive like me, toughen up. Everything don't have to be about you and about your feelings. You know what I mean? It's okay. Don't take it personal. I have to toughen
up. I'm so sensitive.
That's right. So am I. I've been sensitive all my life. I wrote a poem about it, but I'd say it, but we ain't got enough time. So
maybe next time.
Maybe. Oh yeah, I think we will. I will do my sensitive poem next time. I really like it. It tells a little bit about myself and my life. But anyways, thanks to you guys for joining me. Thank you for joining myself and Rachel on MVP Speaks Life. We are here every Wednesday at 6 p.m. on the hottest station on the planet, Hot 702.5 FM. If there's a topic that you want to talk about or you want us to discuss, go ahead and hit me up and let me know. And maybe we'll talk about it on my show. Until next time.
Toodles.
Peace.